Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey, happy Tuesday. Thank y'all for joining me for this live. I just wanted to do a quick live so I could check in with y'all and just tell y'all what's been going down, okay? And how it all went down and how it went up and sideways and everything else, okay? Now, normally I do my hellos, but I'm so exhausted. So I just want to say hello to everybody. Thank you so much for joining me for this live. It's not going to be too long, but y'all know I like to talk, so we'll just play it by ear. Yeah, but there's that. So I hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. Hopefully your week has started out. It is Tuesday, ain't it? Child, I don't even know. When that damn power went out, I'm so confused as to what day it is. Is it Tuesday? Yeah, I think it's Tuesday. But anyway, let me tell you how it all went down. We're going to wait a few minutes so more people can join the live. There are 131 of you on this live. I'm not going to ask you to like it because I don't know what you would be liking. But anywho, honey, if you want to be nice, go ahead and like the live so we can get into the foolishness that was Hurricane Beryl. Y'all. Oh my God. I'm so mentally exhausted. When I tell y'all I did not sleep for a good 5 days, like I don't even know how this turned out to be what it is. I really don't. Okay, so Annie told me it is Tuesday. Thank you, Annie, because baby, I don't know what day it is. Okay, thank you so much. Hey, Shayna. Hey to everybody that's joining me for this live. Let's just jump right into it, honey. Let me tell you how it all went down. Then I'm gonna show y'all some footage from the TikTok. So I was just, giving my prayers and my thoughts to the Caribbean when Hurricane Beryl barreled the hell through there. And so I was distinctly thinking, y'all, I was like, I should post on my community tab my prayers for everyone in Jamaica, in Mexico, just everyone in the Caribbean. I should just make sure I post that. Child, before I could think about posting that, next thing you know, the news done took over. Now, I don't like to watch the news because it's too negative and it's just too much, foolishness at all times. So I was like, I'm not going to watch the news. I will just look at the TikTok. So, baby, then the TikTok started saying, that the hurricane was shifting and it's starting to come in our direction. And so they kind of downplayed it a little bit. So for everybody who was like, not y'all, but baby, some real ignorant people over here on this TikTok. Because they was like, well, y'all should have been prepared. Baby, listen to me. Listen to damn me. There is no way to prepare for something that they are downplaying, saying to you, oh, well, it's probably just going to be a tropical storm. It's a category 1. Category 1 is heavy rain. And yes, you can prepare as you might, but even people with generators, i.e. myself, they still were not scratching and surviving because, baby, if the damn gas station is closed, it's only so much gas you can do. And the generator, depending on how much you hook up to it, it's not going to operate very long. Then when that gas runs out, then what? We were not expecting to lose power for days on end. Now, the first day I was like, all right. The second day I was like, all right now. The third day I was like, what the hell's going on here? The fourth day I was like, okay, y'all playing in my face. Baby, I have not talked to the people online in over 7 days. Because by this point, my last review that I put out was The Family Empire. And I was like, I put that out on Friday night. Here we are going into Wednesday. And let me just tell you how it went down. Got on the TikTok. They said things were moving. I wasn't afraid because I was like, okay, I have water. I have non-perishable food. I should be good. Another thing I wanted to point out, people saying, oh, y'all food is destroyed. Why would you go buy perishable food in a storm? Baby, we have families. Who in the hell don't stock their refrigerator? I don't know one person. Well, I don't personally know a person that doesn't grocery shop. I have a kid. You think I'm going to run to the grocery store every time he gets hungry? No, I shop like an adult. I buy frozen goods. I buy things for the refrigerator, eggs and milk and yogurt and dressings and sauces. Why did I have to think, oh, well, here's another natural disaster that's going to tear up my refrigerator. Y'all, when that tornado came through, we lost power for 3 days. I ended up going to San Antonio because my son has severe asthma. He cannot be in the heat like that. Baby, it will literally take his breath away. We went down to San Antonio. That was $2,000 out of my pocket. Okay. We came back. Then they started talking about the hurricane barrel of it all. I was already prepared. I had two, big gallons of gas or whatever, thinking that was going to be good. And then the people on Patreon, they were so sweet. They were like, okay, let us bless you. Okay, girl, I know you ain't asking. Okay, but just let us bless you with some money so you can replace your food. And, I was very thankful for that. I went and took that money and did exactly what they told me to do with it. And I replaced my damn food only for Hurricane Barrel to come in here and put me back to ground zero. Y'all, I'm minding my black owned business, but not really. It was Sunday night. I had posted to the people on Patreon. I said, let me just post to y'all because I already think that I might not be able to, contact you after that. So I was like, when the storm comes through, I may not have service. Something might be going on. So look, it's funny to hear made groceries. Yes, girl, from the South, honey. My grandma said we make groceries. So yeah, I was like, okay, let me post to y'all because I might not be able to talk to y'all for a few. And I remember April was messaging me because she's in Houston as well. And on the Patreon, she was saying, oh, yeah, the storm is coming through. And I was saying that I was very nervous and scared and I couldn't sleep. By this time, it's like 4 a.m. And I'm thinking, okay, you're going to be fine. Everything's going to be good. I had calmed myself down. My son had been asleep. And I had calmed myself down enough to think, okay, I'm going to just try to get some sleep. Okay, I'm just going to try. Baby, all of a sudden, I start trying to close them eyes. You just hear stuff going here, there, and everywhere. It was like a tsunami outside. And then an idiot, okay, that doesn't care about anybody decide not to tie their things down in their yard, their trampolines, broke my damn window. Clean, smooth out in the bedroom. Water is gushing in. I'm screaming, losing my damn mind. Beryl is barreling the hell through. We ended up getting into a restroom trying to figure out how to stay safe. The power goes out. By this time, I'm freaking out, but trying not to freak out too much because I got to keep my baby calm. Okay. All hell is breaking loose. I'm talking about things are flying every which way. And I'm just thinking, oh my God, I don't know how I'm going to be. And it didn't stop. It's not like the rain picked up and then it stopped. No, the rain continued. And just when it would get a little bit silent, I would be like, okay, I think we're going to be okay. And then all of a sudden it would start back up again. So now by this time I'm crying. My grandmother called. Her power is not out, but mine is. So then my mom calls and she's like, our power is out, is yours. And I'm like, yes. Then I tell her about the window and she's like, okay, we're gonna have to try to get over there, board it up or whatever. Well, we can't do nothing because the storm is still swishing this way, that way. And now this person's lawn chairs in my damn bedroom. I mean, everything's just happening at the same damn time. All while I'm sitting here thinking to myself, now this is how my mind operates. The first thing that came to my mind was, oh my gosh, my son. How traumatizing is this? First the winter storm, then the tornado, now this. Okay, that's the first thing. Then the second thing I thought was, how am I going to make money? I cannot work. I can't do no damn reviews. I can't do nothing in the middle of all of this. So I'm just sitting here like, oh my God. So now I'm really freaking out. I get off the phone with my mom. Then, people are calling each other trying to stay in contact. And all of a sudden, the phones stopped working. I was like, what is happening? There was a big circle with a line through it. Like my service had been blocked. And they were like, you don't have a SIM card. It was telling me all kinds of messages. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe the tower is down. Only to find out that this is what everybody is experiencing. The phones are not working. There's no way to call out, no way to call in. And I told my mom and them, I said, we need to get some walkie-talkies. That don't make no sense. I said, yes, we do. We need to have long distance walkie-talkies in case anything like this ever happens. But now they ain't want to listen to me. I bet their ass is going to get some walkie-talkies. Now I'm on the Amazon as we speak. I told them, I said, I told y'all we needed walkie-talkies. Y'all, that was not no category 1. If that was a category 1, what is a 2, 3, 4, and 5? Just what is it? Like, I don't like, what is a category 2, 3, 4, and 5? I have been through Ike, Rita, Allison. I have been through Harvey. I have been through tornadoes, tropical storms, winter storms. Nothing has ever tore stuff up like this storm. Nothing. So, okay, so nothing is working. There's no way to phone out, phone in, or whatever. But the crazy part about this storm, y'all, was that I don't know if I was in a dream or a simulation. I don't know what the hell was going on. But it's like as soon as it stopped raining, I looked outside and I saw kids outside. And I'm like, what the hell are they doing outside? I don't know if that was the next morning because everything is a blur. Okay. But all I know is there wasn't no water on the street. And I'm just sitting here like, my bedroom is full of water, but there's no water outside. How is it happening? How is it going? So that happened. And all the while, I'm just still sitting here without service or anything, no way to communicate, no way to say anything to anybody. Because y'all know last time when that tornado came through, I was like posting to y'all, letting y'all know what was going down. But during this, I couldn't do that because there was absolutely no service for anyone. Y'all hold on real quick. All right, y'all, I'm back. My bad. I had to do something for my son. And so yeah, so I'm just sitting here like, child, the only thing going through my mind was my channel gonna go under. Cause it was already no good when the storm started. And I'm just thinking, damn, a whole week and a half and not posting anything. And so I was just hoping, I was like, Lord, please let them be watching old reviews or like something, because I do not want the algorithm to lose me because that's how I make my money. So in the midst of everything that's going down, we find out that my grandmother has fallen, and y'all know my grandma is my girl. Baby, I couldn't take no more. I lost it. I completely lost it, baby. You would have thought somebody had called and told me that she was gone to the upper room, honey. I completely lost it. So I'm like boohoo crying. She fell in the dark because she uses a walker. So she fell in the dark and was unable to get up when the lights went out. So she called my uncle, who at this point is flooded in. He can't get to her, and I can't. So he was like trying to figure out who could go and pick her up. Thankfully, by the grace of God, her neighbor went over and her window was busted out too. So one of the windows in her house, a tree, like not like a big tree, but like she got these bushes and branches and stuff next to her windows, and one of the branches came off and went through her window. So her window was busted out. It wasn't a big hole, but it was. And so he went over there, he picked her up, made sure she was okay. But then days later, we had to end up taking her to the hospital because her hip was hurting. So she ended up staying in the hospital for, I think, maybe like 2 days. So we were trying to make sure that she was squared away. And then everybody's like, okay, nobody has power. There's not like we can go to anybody's house and stay with them because nobody has power. Well, the generator was going for a short while, but then I ran out of gas and you couldn't find gas anywhere. And then you know what? These people who were hiking up them damn gas prices, they should go to jail. They were making our gas like 4.50. I remember seeing one that was like 4.75. I'm like, wait a minute. Before this storm started, this damn gas was 2.89, 2.39 at the most. Now y'all done hiked this gas up to over $4. Y'all should be ashamed of that price gouging. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. So, anywho, hey, Reed Love, listen. So, anywho, we got my grandmother squared away, which made my soul feel at ease because, baby, I was finna lose it. Baby, I was finna get on foot and go over there and see what the hell is going on. Like, and I was so mad at her because I was just like, why are you walking around in the dark? Why are you doing that? Like, why would you do that? They don't make no sense. And she was just like, I know, I should have just. I'm like, I know you probably were scared because my grandmother is one of those grandmothers that when it starts raining, you cannot call her. She turns off every TV. She goes and sits in her closet and prays. Baby, she got a little bench in there. She does not play. Even when we were kids, she would be like, y'all be quiet. God's working. She wouldn't let us watch TV. She wouldn't let us talk. We couldn't breathe. Baby, you better not ask to eat. Don't eat, drink, sleep. Don't do nothing. Just sit still. So I know she was real scared. So I was trying not to be too hard on her, but baby, I was pissed. I'm like, there's like absolutely nobody here to help you. And it made me mad because one of my uncles had asked her to go to his house and she trying to be, I don't know what she was trying to do. She was like, no, I'm gonna stay up here. I ain't gonna come. Now I'm gonna be all right. And I'm like, no, grandma, you really need to go. And she was like, no, I'm fine. No, you're not. You need to go. And this was the very reason why they wanted her to go. So anyway, child, after that was all said and done, now it's time to board up the window. My dad comes, he boards up the window, and there's no gas or whatever because I had used all the gas because I got to keep my baby cool. I have to. Y'all, it was so bad that the second night without power, I was literally standing over my baby. I am sleep deprived. Do y'all understand me? I was running on fumes yesterday. I don't even know how I got all them reviews out. When I looked at my channel and realized I had put out every single review, I said, girl, you might need some medication or something. How did you even do that? Like, I don't even understand how I even accomplished that. Like, I am so serious. So, anywho, he comes to board up the window, child. By the second night, I'm standing over my son with a paper plate, fanning him on top of the fan. That's how hot it was in here. So, not only was the power out, they're going to have a damn enough nerve to have a heat advisory. So, we're going into the upper 100s on top of not having electricity. So I'm sitting here like watching my baby's stomach go in and out because he's trying to catch his breath because it's so hot. So I was like, okay, I can't, but I couldn't afford to go like I did the first time. I'm like, I cannot afford to go out of town. Like, please, I was in here praying, Lord, please let this power come back on, please. Like, I was just like, anything I ever done wrong in my life, Lord, I'm so sorry. Please turn this power on for my baby. So he ain't turn it on. He was like, you shall suffer with the rest of them. So I was like, okay. My mom and dad were like, you can come over here. Now, mind you, baby, we all under one roof. The sisters, the brothers, the kids, the mama, the daddy. Everybody's hot, aggravated. We fussing, cussing. Baby, our hell is breaking loose. Do you hear me? But my parents are loving every minute of it because everybody's together. Baby, I don't want to hear nothing about together. My baby got asthma. Okay. And then my sister's daughter, she has diabetes. So she has to take her medicine. My son's sick. Baby, we ain't got time. We don't want to hear that. This is not the Brady Bunch. We are not happy to be under one roof. Right now, we want to claw each other's eyes out. Okay. And everybody's touching. It's too hot. It's too much. So they have like this little window unit. And so the little window unit wasn't working. It worked for like 30 minutes, then it just stopped. So now we got to go to Home Depot and try to find us a unit, y'all, to see if we can get some type of air. So we go to Home Depot, baby. The people in there fighting and clawing and scratching each other's eyes out. And we all like, oh, honey, what is happening in here? Thank you, Shayna, for the super chat. She said, hit the like button, everybody. Thank you so much, Shayna. Let me go back up here and read this too. Hey, Essence, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Misha, we've been praying for you and your family hard. You literally made it through the storm, baby. How was your grandmother? Yet surviving, girl. She hanging on. She is hanging on. So then after that, we go to the Home Depot. Thank you, Shayla, for the super chat. I think it was a category 1, but Houston hadn't fully gotten back together. Now, Shayla. No, Shayla, that was not. I have lived in Houston for 41 years. Baby, that was not no category 1. They can try to sell me some magic beans. They can try to sell me a dream, but baby, you are not going to sell me that was no category 1. The way in which these trees were uprooted and the people was running for cover and the way that my room flooded like a damn fish tank, that was not a category 1. I looked at, if that was a category 1, then what was Harvey? We should have evacuated when Harvey came in. Like it was out of control. That was not a category. Baby, I was so scared. Y'all don't understand. See, the thing is, like I was trying to explain to my mama, I am the only one of us that doesn't live with another adult. I have to make all the decisions. When he gets scared, he's looking at me. If she's scared, then maybe I should be scared. But if she's okay, then maybe I should be okay. And I'm sitting here freaking out. I have very bad anxiety. So I'm sitting here freaking out inside, but I can't freak out on the outside. And I'm just thinking to myself, oh my God, I should have went somewhere. I should have went to somebody's house but I was thinking a category one's not going to be bad. They were just like, it's going to come through heavy rain and flooding. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, if it floods, that's cool. We on the inside. I didn't expect for the power grid to collapse. So I was telling my mom because she was trying to say, well, it's going to be all right. No, it's not. Everybody has somebody to bounce ideas off of. I do not. There is nobody in here except me and him. He depends on me for everything. I am mentally drained. I'm trying to think about how I'm going to feed him, how I'm going to feed me, how I'm going to keep him cool. I don't want him to have to use his inhaler. You don't understand. They were really pissing me off. I was like, you know what? I'd rather go sit in the heat. Y'all about to piss me off. I got to go sit in the heat. Baby, y'all gonna piss me off. So anyway, went to the Home Depot. Home Depot wasn't hitting on nothing, child. They had cleaned that place to the bare bones, child. They probably gonna have to restock everything they on. Baby, they was buying ceiling fans. But what you gonna do with that ceiling fan? We ain't got no electricity. Baby, they was buying socks. I don't even know if they sell socks, child. But if they did have socks, they would have bought them too. They were buying all kinds of stuff. So we left from one Home Depot, went to the next. The street lights are hanging in the street, like literally hanging. So we got to try to go around the street lights, but the street lights ain't working. People don't understand a four-way stop. And I'm like, y'all ain't never encountered a four-way stop sign? First they go, then you wait. Now it's your turn, then I wait. Then you go, and now it's my turn. Like these people were running over each other. It was just giving ignorance out in the streets. After that, I was like, okay, the lights are going to come on soon. I just know they are. I was trying to be all optimistic and whatnot. Baby, them lights said, find me. When we made it to the weekend, y'all, I just was rocking back and forth somewhere. I said, it's not Saturday. I know it's not Saturday and we don't have no lights. Y'all know I put my reviews out like clockwork. I don't give a damn if I went out and had the time of my life. When you wake up, you shall have a review. That's just my work ethic. It doesn't have anything to do with the channel per se, but that's exactly how I operate. My work ethic is unmatched. I do not like to be behind. I don't like that. I don't know what it is in me, but I don't like to just have things hanging like that. So anyway, by the time it became Saturday, I was like, okay, I give up. Now, Centerpoint had some kind of little map or whatever telling you when you should get lights. And at first it told us we was going to get lights on that Tuesday. I think that was the day after the storm. Child, the next thing you know, it said we was going to get lights on the 19th. I'm like, 19th? Now, mind you, the storm hit like I think on the 9th or the 10th. Yeah, it hit on the 9th. I said the 19th. I said, what? 2 weeks without power? Because the 19th is this Friday. So I'm like, okay, that's not going to work. So then we just sitting here praying for a miracle, child. And the grocery stores, part of them opened or whatever, but I was too nervous to eat anything out them grocery stores, honey, because where y'all get lights from? Y'all waited 2 days and open them going to sell me that spoiled meat? Absolutely not. So, child, I was just really just like, ugh. And then, they were going to get like fast food. They were like, oh, so-and-so is open. And I'm just like, how we know? And this is the reason why I was doing it. Because I have worked in the restaurant industry before. They will literally sell you spoiled salmon. They will sell you shrimp that smells like it needs a tampon. Baby, they will sell you food that is expired. Restaurants are all about the bottom dollar. If you cannot produce anything saying that you will get sick, they will sell it to you. So I just couldn't chance that. I was like, nah, baby, he will be eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and some Ritz crackers. I will slice him up a banana, give him some apple juice, and here we go. I'm not going to eat out of the restaurants. They was like, well, we ain't getting sick. Yeah, that's y'all. But just my damn luck, I'm going to end up in the ER. It's a hell now for me. So they was going to the little places, whatever they could find that was open, eating off them food trucks and whatnot. And I was like, absolutely not, because they lost lights as well. So after we got through arguing about the food, now we're arguing about the sleeping arrangements because I don't know how we all fit in that house growing up, but now that we're grown and we have our own people, we can't fit in this house. So it's people all on the floor, all over everywhere, fans blowing, box fan over here. This person's foot is in this person's face. It was misery. Do y'all hear me? Misery. And the whole time I'm thinking, I hope nobody don't break in. Okay, I'm hoping nobody don't break in my space because the window is boarded up. So I got to keep going over there and check ever so often. So I kept checking my Ring app to see if my Ring camera would pick up. That would mean that I now have electricity. So now we're on Sunday, okay? And I'm sitting here, y'all laughing at me. I'm telling y'all better not be eating at them restaurants after them storms come. I'm telling you what I know, okay? Baby, they will sell you something and put a sauce on top of it. Baby, I got some Popeyes chicken, but I think maybe 2 weeks after that storm and that tornado came through here. Baby, that chicken was definitely doing the funky chicken. That was the stinkiest ass Popeyes I had ever. I said, what in the baby? I said, this chicken gotta have gonorrhea. It got to. Baby, this chicken gotta have BV. Because it ain't no way. It ain't no way. Baby, that chicken smells so loud. I took that chicken back to that woman. I said, ma'am, this chicken is spoiled. No, it's good. I said, ma'am, I'm going to say it again. I don't want anything else out of here. I just want you to give my money back. Well, we can make you some, baby, everything you got back there is from that tornado. Give me my money back and be gone. Okay? So she gives me my money back or whatever, child. I had an attitude because, honey, I love me some Popeyes. So, child, we get home, whatever. I decided to just go ahead and cook. And then that's the reason why I need to have groceries in my damn house for the people that don't understand that. Everybody wanted to point fingers and y'all should have been prepared. If you've been living in Houston, you should have been prepared. You can be prepared all you want to. But first of all, if you live in an apartment, there's really no way to prepare besides a power bank. They can't have generators in apartments. If you do live in a home, you tell me how much gas you were able to get being out of power. Some people still to this day, y'all, do not have power. And I almost feel guilty for like being on here and being able to put out my reviews. I feel so bad for those people. It is people right now today that still do not have power. So I'm just thinking to myself, oh my gosh, man, I can only imagine what they are going through because I know the hell I went through after day 7. I was like, I can't take no more. I really cannot. Then they ended up running out of gas in my parents' house. We couldn't find gas for miles around. My daddy had to end up going to Baytown. He ended up finding some gas but could only fill up one of those, the gallon gas containers or whatever they call. He filled it up or whatever. He come back with it. We all looking at him like, who that's for? Because like, what we finna do? It was hell on wheels. Oh, y'all, but I tell y'all, it was hell. It was pure D hell. So our lights came on first, okay? I said, I'm going home, baby. We're going to just tough it out. So we get back to the house, and it's Sunday, the day that the Lord has made. Praise the Lord. And baby, when I say I was walking through here and I was just like, please let these lights come on. Please, please, please. So I told my son, I said, I need to go get you some more, sandwich stuff. Because like I said, we ain't eating at them restaurants. I'm not playing them games. I don't trust that. I don't trust the grocery store. I don't trust none of that. So I said, and then it's not like you can go somewhere else because it was basically affecting all of us outside of Austin and San Antonio. Baby, San Antonio don't get nothing. But I ain't like San Antonio. I've been to San Antonio a few times, but it's not as clean as I would like. I don't know, child. Shout out to San Antonio. Shout out to San Antonio. But the people are beautiful in San Antonio, very friendly. I love their hospitality, but it just wasn't giving clean like I like to live clean. And people's like, you should move to San Antonio. No, it's giving no. So anyway, child, so we ended up going to the store, come back. Now the lights are still off. We don't know that the lights are on at this point. Okay. Well, they're not on at this point. So we come back and I'm like, okay, let me just set everything up so I can try to make sure that you're cool and that you can, get comfortable. I'm gonna make you a sandwich. Everything's gonna be fine. Child, I'm sitting there and then day turned into night and around 10:59, I cut that corner because I had to use the restroom, child. I cut that corner and I looked down because I have those little um Zevo things plugged into my walls that emit blue light so that it can catch like fruit flies and gnats and stuff like that. Child, I cut that light and I cut that corner and I saw that blue light. I said, wait a minute. That blue light come on when you got power. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Calm down. Baby, I feel like I won the lottery. When I tell y'all I went through here flipping on every damn light, I said, oh my gosh, we got power. So I started screaming. My son is happy as hell, honey. He can't sleep because he can't breathe. So I woke him up and he's excited. I'm excited. So I was kind of nervous to call and because baby, they're gonna try to come and lay head to foot with me over at my house. So I was like, oh child, should I really call? Baby, I'm scared to call my siblings. I'm up here like, I don't know, maybe they all right. Maybe we should just wait it out. Let's just wait till the morning. But I couldn't wait. I felt bad. So I called them, and then my parents were like, oh, yeah, our lights just came back on. What? Y'all lights just came back on. Well, why y'all ain't saying nothing? Y'all don't want to touch our house, and we don't want y'all at ours. And so it is, goddamn it. So then one of my brothers, his wasn't still on. His wasn't on yet. So he ended up going back to my parents' house. And then my sister's, hers came on, so she was good. And so everybody ended up being good by Monday. Y'all, when that power came on, I said, please let the internet work. Because I had, when the power came on, I went to my Ring app and a lot of people were saying, there's no service with the internet. The internet's not working. And I'm just like, oh Lord, please let the internet work because I need to put these reviews out. And I unplugged my box and I waited for like 5 minutes. And then I plugged it in and all the lights started flashing. I was like, oh, I got, child, let me watch these shows. Y'all, I stayed up from 11 a.m. I think I left a message on Patreon like around 7. I was up from 11 p.m. to like 9 o'clock in the morning, just watching the shows and putting out the reviews so that my channel didn't go under. And then I told them, I said, I'm going to take a nap because I'm sleepy. And then I woke up and finished up my reviews, and then I was able to put them out on yesterday. But that's pretty much how it went down, y'all. So now I'm sitting here like, I don't even know what the hell I'm about to do because I already know that I'm not gonna get a check. It ain't gonna be hitting on nothing. And on top of that, I'm just trying to figure out when they're gonna come fix this thing on window. It's still out. So I have been sleeping in the living room. And that's another whole nother set of can of worms. And yeah, now I'm here talking to y'all today. Let me see what y'all saying. Shawty said, my lights just came on last night. See, that's what I'm saying. That is That's hell on earth. They don't understand how hot it was here. It was hot. I still have no home internet service. See? And see, that's another thing too. That's why I was like, this ain't no category 1. We have never been without internet. Like you can uproot the whole Houston, Texas. We're going to still be able to operate them phones. We were not able to communicate via phone or Wi-Fi. It's just not right. Sheila said Misha was on a mission and she did. I sure was. Because I'm the kind of person, I don't like to ask people for help. I don't like, I've seen some videos on TikTok where people are getting on there and immediately just putting a cash app across the screen. Houston ain't got no power. Well, baby, what they got to do with that cash app? What that got to do with that cash app? I don't know. I'm funny about that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I just rather try to figure out a solution on my own. That's why I asked every last one of you to please watch a video. Please watch a video for at least 1 minute and 30 seconds and let one ad play. You could put it on mute, child. Just please watch it. Essence, thank you for another super chat. Where can we send you a donation? Essence now. Essence, I done just said now. Oh, speaking of that though, the Cash App that I have, the Cash App formerly known as Misha IMO, I had to close that one out because first of all, they was saying that they couldn't verify me or some kind of fraud was going on. So I completely closed it out and I got another Cash App. So that one is Misha IMO, but it has a 1 at the end of it. So it's not, if you go to Misha IMO, that's not my Cash App. It's Misha IMO 1, the number 1 behind it. Okay, speaking of this conservative destroyer, thank you for the super chat. If you are in the Houston area, please apply for FEMA. They denied me. They denied me. They denied my mama. They denied all of us. Trust me. I went on their first thing. when that power came up and they told me no. And I'm like, how can FEMA deny people? And I'm pissed because the governor should have declared it what it needed to be, a national disaster, so that we could have gotten at least disaster SNAP benefits or something. He didn't even do that. The only people who are going to have their food replaced are SNAP recipients. But all of us had to throw things out. Do y'all know how many TikToks I watched with people's empty refrigerator? When I saw that refrigerator empty, y'all, I was thankful because, I'm just like, okay, we have our lives. Everything is okay. I was able to put out my reviews. My son can breathe easy. It's okay. But what I promised myself is I will not be making no groceries from here on out. Baby, we will eat weekly. I'm going to make a menu. I'm going to go to the store and buy only what I need. I'm not doing that again. That's devastating. I have a deep freezer, baby. I shop like I have 5 kids and a man in the house. My son can eat. I have a deep freezer that I had to throw every single thing out. My refrigerator is bare. Baby, we got a carton of eggs in there, and baby, those are a little iffy because I was kind of scared to buy them eggs, but I was like, I'm going to go on buy them, child. We got some eggs in there, crackers, water, some ginger ale, jelly, peanut butter. What else did my son convince me to buy? Some bread, a loaf of bread. And child, I don't even know. But baby, if you open it up, honey, y'all be passing the collection plate like, child, let's give Misha some food. Child, let's get this heifer some food. She ain't eating. But no, y'all, I'm just afraid. I can't, and I really cannot afford to keep doing that. That was before that tornado came. That was $400 worth of food, $500 really. Then I replaced it. That was $380. I remember because when that lady told me that food was $380, I said $380. What did I get, honey? Put some of this stuff back. It was $380. After the $380 came, then here come this storm. I said, okay, they're gonna piss me off because what they don't understand is it's not that people are trying to get over. Now, some people trying to get over, child. Okay. But everybody literally legit had to throw their stuff away, y'all. And like I said, there are people still without power. Like, how can you even do that? And that FEMA is not covering nothing, baby. Denied. Okay. Oh, Jerica, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Not y'all looking for lights in the daytime with a flashlight. Girl, goodbye. Girl, goodbye. Oh, child. If that ain't the funniest stuff I heard all week, Lord, I needed that laugh. But I tell you, we was literally looking for the lights in the daytime with a flashlight. Y'all need to take a break from me. We've been hanging together too long, and now I got y'all saying y'all looking for it in the daytime with a flashlight. Yes, please put the Cash App up. Okay, I'm gonna put the Cash App up, y'all. Baby, I cooked my food the day before. So, okay, you know what, Shayla? I was trying to be smart and whatnot. I ended up cooking some lasagna, right? Because my son loves lasagna. And I'm like, okay, and I got these hot plates. Y'all remember when I ran down everything I told y'all I had because of that winter storm? Baby, you couldn't tell me nothing. I thought I was so prepared. Baby, when that chef flew through that window and gushed that water over us and we had to take off running because I was scared because I had told my son, I said, okay, baby, you sleep in mommy's room because the storm is coming. And I don't want to, in case the power go out, I don't want to have to search for you. I don't want you to wake up scared. So you sleep with me. Baby, when that thing flew through that window, I have never screamed. Baby, I thought I had been shot. I have never experienced the fear that overtook me when that thing came through that window and all that rain started coming. And so I'm going to try to get I was trying to get like some sheets and stuff to try to put. Baby, them sheets said find me. I don't even know what them sheets said to this day. They probably in somebody's backyard. The sheets was flying. Everything was flying. It was hell on earth, y'all. They could have given everyone a stipend for food. That's how I feel, Kelly. That's exactly how I feel. Doesn't YouTube take most of what we send through them? I want you to get every penny. I think they take 40%. Don't give me the line. I don't know the percentage, but I do know that they do take something. But I'm still grateful for that because if you send it through what is this thing called, y'all? I told y'all I'm sleep deprived. What is is this thing called? Super Chat. If you send it through Super Chat, part of whatever it is that they don't take, it still goes towards my check on the 21st. So yeah. No, LeJune, I don't have Zelle. I don't. I have PayPal and I have Cash App. Yes, FEMA is denying claims left and right. I won't even bother. Thank you, Dr. Ivy Pearl, because she down the street from my peoples. Dr. Ivy Pearl lives near where my parents live. And they are denying us left and right. They don't care. They do not. I'm like, baby, it's not like y'all passing out $7,500. It's $750. And people legit need that. These people are starving, man. Katie said 40%. Wow, what is your sale? Baby, they takes. I am going to let your videos play all night to help you out. Thank you, Smiling Sunshine. Please, y'all, let the videos play. I wish I could get 40,000 people to watch one video, honey. Oh, that would set me over the top. But I don't even know where my sub's at, okay? And to the 4 people that jump ship because I didn't post for 7 days, good riddance. Arrivederci. Don't let the doorknob hit you with a good Lord split you, because you can go. Okay. And I appreciate every single person that stuck around on the Patreon, on the membership, and over here on the YouTube. Because y'all know dang on well, I do not go missing like that. So whoever y'all are, I hope y'all are listening to this live. You couldn't wait to jump ship. Go where you want to go, because we don't want you over here. Okay. Goodbye and good riddance. Piss me off. I said, not the, because I immediately went to check my channel as soon as the power started doing what the power was doing. I looked at the thing and it was like, you lost 4 subs. And it was like throughout the duration of the days or whatever. And I check my analytics daily. So I be up on whatever's going down. And when I saw them 4 people, I said, baby, y'all can go. Texas government is trash when it comes to funding schools, healthcare, infrastructure. You effing name it. You better speak your speech. Okay, you better. When I tell you I can't stand the sisters, all them heifers from Dubai, but I watched every bit of their review last night. I can't stand sisters no more either, honey. Oh, child. Y'all know I don't be reviewing sisters no more, but I said, baby, I'm going to review every show that came out. Tamara said, I've watched all of your videos and I literally didn't know a damn thing about Housewives of Dubai. Child, I appreciate it too. I do. I was literally listening to the old audios on Patreon until you returned. Yeah, and I thank y'all, those of you that were watching the old reviews, because I did see like comments from my Married at First Sight season 12 reviews. And I was like, oh, y'all be holding me down. Let me tell y'all what I told my son today. Because he said, I had put out that review of Tyler Perry's Divorce, Everybody Black, or whatever it's called, y'all. And he was like, oh, mommy, you have so many comments or whatever. And I said, you know what I really appreciate about my channel? They are down for me. Y'all are down for me. Like, I cannot say one bad thing. Y'all are down for me. If I ask y'all to go subscribe to a channel on Sub Saturdays, y'all subscribe. If I ask you to help me out by watching something, you do it. I appreciate y'all. I really do. And I'm so grateful for that. I don't take it for granted at all. Okay, I just want y'all to know I do not take that for granted. Because I was just like, they watching these old reviews. I appreciate it. Oh, Lord, please watch these old reviews, y'all. My baby need a new pair of shoes. YouTube probably, YouTube ain't take these, Katie. I think that was personal. I said, baby, I 4 little raggedy subs. Bye. Baby, that pissed me off. Because don't be leaving in my time of trouble. You wasn't never real to begin with. It's cool. You ain't got to stick around. We don't need you. We don't need you. M-Town Libra said, I'm over in West Chase, and luckily I didn't lose any power during the storm, but this storm was so bad for the city. Oh, baby, you blessed. 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 Baby, when I tell you you are blessed, I was just sitting here thinking, what part of town still had lights? Because at some points they were like, okay, well, the HEBs are open and the Walmarts are open. And I was just like, did they lose power? Because I went in HEB yesterday, the one off Washington, and that one is always like a madhouse. But I went in there nonetheless. And I went in there and I asked the lady, I said, did this HEB lose power? And she said, no, this area didn't lose power at all. And I was just like, really? Well, they rationing the power over there on my side. I guess it's like winning the lottery. If you got it, you got it. Please review Love Island USA. Is it good? Cause see, the thing is, I be going to review these shows and then people don't be watching. And then I just sat through all this TV and did all this editing and stuff, and nobody watches it. Sisters is ignorant as hell. Baby, why is that so funny to me? Y'all crazy. Sisters is ignorant as hell though. Mm-mm-mm. That's where I'm near too, Shani. Baby, they told Humble down. Do you hear me? Zip code 77044 and over. Baby, they tore it up. Do you hear? Tore it the hell up. It ain't no good. Ain't no good. Okay, y'all saying Love Island is so good. Is it? Are y'all gonna watch it? Cause they be saying, ma'am, you have be cracking my side and I want to call the family because the life, baby. I was like, oh, wait a minute, let me see. Who made me mad when I was over there? Child, I ain't got time for them people. Do you watch House of the Dragon? No, my mom was telling me I need to watch it because it was good, but I ain't never watched it. I didn't lose power either. I'm near Bunker Hill, but it seemed like every block around me was out. I'm just so grateful. Oh, Shayla, you were blessed. You were blessed, girl. Okay, so you over there by Memorial City Mall. Did they lose power? Cause I know dang on well going the north side and the northeast side of Houston, northwest too, north in general, baby, we were screwed. Okay. Misha, I'm usually here for Mavs, but I'm gonna watch the reviews. And I told my husband to too. We got you. Thank you, Ian Whitehall. Thank you so much. Oh, girl, we need to hook up then. Look, she like, we need to hang out. I'm in Humble too, but Kingwood is still without lights. My cousin lives in Kingwood. And she doesn't have lights at the moment either. But she ended up, her and her husband ended up going to my aunt's house because she has lights. So they went over there. It was bad. We were out on Monday and they came back on at 6 the same day. Oh, Lauren. See why y'all got the good judge over there. Not me. Baby, I just knew this power was gonna come back on. Because the reason why I thought it was gonna come back on, y'all, it kept flickering. It kept going off and on and off and on. And then it went off and then it came back on. And I kept saying, please, 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 please. And it went off and it came back on. But that final time I heard that transformer pop. I heard it. When that transformer went out, I said, oh, it ain't coming back on. I might as well just deal with it. Have you ever thought about doing 90 Day Fiance? I have, but see, the thing that discourages me about 90 Day Fiance and shows like Love After Lockup and stuff like that is that I don't know if that's my target audience. And the people who watch those shows, they have their people that they like to watch. And it's very hard to get them to watch those reviews. Because people were like inmate to roommate. Then when I started reviewing it, it's like 2,000 views. And I'm like, I can't even buy a 4 for 4, honey, with that. That ain't gonna work, child. All that work for nothing. Absolutely not. I don't know anyone who didn't lose power. I don't either. Shayla and M Town Libra are the first two that I've heard. Everybody else was in complete darkness. Now I thought my grandmother wasn't gonna lose power because where she lives, they never lose power. Never. She done went through Harvey, Ike, Rita, this, that, and this, and any, many more. You can always go to my grandmother's house. She is going to have power. So I think she probably was freaked out when the power went out, which is why she started getting up trying to play Twister. Ma'am, sit your tail down. Sit up there trying to do the hokey pokey and turn yourself about. Sit your ass down. And they didn't even want to tell me she had failed. I knew someone right because I kept calling my grandma and she would not answer that phone, baby. And she gonna always answer my phone calls. I don't care where she is going to answer me. And when she didn't answer that phone, I'm like, what is going on? So, baby, I'm calling around because what y'all will not do is keep me in the dark because they don't tell me stuff sometimes because I'm a worrier. And they know I'm going to be worried. So when I couldn't get a hold of her, I was like, something ain't right. Till finally my uncle was like, she fell. She fell. I was like, oh my gosh, honey. Angel said they probably killed the power on some grids on purpose. I think they did too. Because some people lost power Sunday night. Or like Sunday when the sun was still shining and everything was good. Make your email your Zelle. 40% is a lie. Okay, I'll do that. They probably could. Okay, I already read that. Okay, Granny, chill and be still, my dear. Okay, like girl, if you don't sit down somewhere, that is crazy. That is insanity. Let me go up and see what y'all was saying up here earlier when I was yapping my mouth. Um, yes, share your Cash App. Groceries is 3 times as expensive today as it was in 2020. Girl, it don't even make no sense. You can't even get the spaghetti noodles for 89 cents no more. I looked at that. I said 2.99. Not for Skinner. Baby Skinner, what? Skinner, is that you? Baby, not 2.99, honey. Skinner used to be like 75 cents. Girl, I live in Baytown. Wasn't no gas 2 days after the storm. See, Katrina, see, this is what I like because y'all speaking up and letting people know that it's not as easy as they thought. Everybody's like, well, y'all should have had gas. Y'all should have had a generator. A generator runs on gas, bozo. If the whole damn Texas is shut down, how are we supposed to get gas? And don't even let me get started on the people who didn't fill their tanks up. So now your car ain't got no gas, your generator ain't got no gas. The only gas you got is the flatulence. Baby, it's not working. It's not working. It's just crazy. Oh no, see, conservative destroyer. I don't mean that FEMA is gonna approve you if you have SNAP. I was saying that people who are getting benefits for food are only SNAP recipients. Like they're replenishing whatever amount they get monthly, and then they're able to go replace their food. But for people who don't have SNAP, we just out of luck. We are SOL. They're like, y'all on y'all own. And then the 750 from FEMA, they want to deny everybody. So it's not even worth trying. Word on the curb is Singapore was not trying to pay the linemen. I saw that on TikTok. They were coming in from out of town and there was a back and forth on pay. Wasn't even trying to pay for their hotels or per diem to come here. And then when they were trying to get in touch with the officials, the elected officials, baby, they were nowhere to be found. Abbott got his ass on 2 wheels and popped a wheelie right on over to Asia. Sir, why are y'all always conveniently going out of town when we finna get towed up? Cruise was in Cancun. We got Cancun Cruise and Asia Abbott. Asia Abbott. Baby, we need y'all to be in Texas. We need your 2 wheels in Texas. Got his nerve to be somewhere else. I said, what in the world? Be careful with Zelle. Doesn't it show your name unless it's under a business banking account? Just research it first, Misha. Okay, I will. You can claim your lost food on your homeowners or renters insurance. Okay, I will try that. Okay, I'll try that. I know I'm late, but I talked to my 93-year-old grandma this past weekend and she had a glazed look on her face talking about she's seeing angels. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, please don't make me cry, y'all, because y'all know how I feel about grandmas. Okay, y'all already know. No, not the angels. She gonna be fine. Okay, and I'm gonna make sure I pray. Yes, Houston lost it and was pulling GUNs out on workers, shaking my head. Yeah, let me show y'all these TikToks. He is so mean. And don't let I have some things I want to say, but I can't say them over here. That's why, Oh, I want to say something. I ain't gonna say it though. Residents need to sue Centerpoint as well. They literally did not prepare, and it infuriates me. Yeah, and then another thing too, it's like some people were losing their damn minds, and the heat had people going crazy, y'all. There was a deputy that was unalived. Okay, I think maybe day 3 without power. The heat was getting to people. People were fighting over food. There was like a standoff in another set of apartments. I can't remember the name of the apartments though. I was trying to keep up with what was going on, but once the cell service died, it was no way to do that. Namaste, Quay. Thank you for the super chat. What about Claim to Fame? Also, I watched Married at First Sight season 12 with Chris and Paige, and I hollered at your comment. You were going in on them. Baby, that they had pissed me off season 12 of Married at First Sight. That's when everybody found my channel. Because, baby, I was going off on them people, especially Chris. I was trying not to. It's like Paige was making me mad. I was trying not to really go too in on her, but I know I did. But I really was going off on Chris. And he deserved every last bit of it. He used to get my channel comments deleted and everything. Child, he hated me. The feeling is mutual. Okay. Are you reviewing Claim to Fame? What is Claim to Fame? See, I haven't even heard about it. Cheshire said, I was in here singing Negro spirituals to my dogs, talking about we got to get off this. Cheshire, goodbye. Goodbye. Cheshire, boy. What is wrong with you? Oh my goodness, baby, that was funny to me. Cause why can I just see you singing and rocking back and forth and back? Chris in that head and that haircut, baby, with them little bitty legs, them little bitty legs. Oh, I can't stand him. Xfinity only offered me $17. Oh, baby, that must be the norm. Because they offered me $19. Talking about here's a credit. Anyway, that ain't gonna do nothing. Last time they gave me 10. Me and my husband played like 40 rounds. Me and my son before we just couldn't take it no more. We was up in here playing Uno. And honey, he was getting frustrated because he couldn't Uno out, child. And then I had to start letting him win. Child, it was a fool. Okay. It really was a fool. Claim to fame is so good. Celebrity relatives go on and have to guess who each one is related to with clues and missions. I love that show. You should review. Okay, where can I watch it? Not 1750. That's a slap in the face. I still don't have cable and Wi-Fi. See, that's what I'm saying. They ain't barely fixing nothing. 1750. They offer me $19. It's Prime Day. I just bought a solar powered generator for $450. See, I bought mine right after the winter storm for $300, and it's really good. It's just that I didn't have the gas. But what I did do is I ordered me a I'm gonna show y'all what it is. Let me see if I can pull it up. This power bank that like charges your phones and you can plug in large appliances, and it was only like 150. Oh, my mic went out. Okay, hectic over here as well. Hang in there. What's going on? Okay, hold on. Let me see. Hey there. I've been on a YouTube hiatus. Life has been hectic. Hope you are well. Sean, yes, you life, baby. I don't know what's going on in 2024. When that clock struck 12, I said, what? I thought 2024 was gonna be good. My money ain't never been so funny. Honey, health looking a little iffy. Oh, child, I'm just gonna keep speaking it. It's gonna get better. Hey, April, I was just talking about you. I'm so sick of the natural disasters. I'm more sad about throwing out my butter stash and exotic sauces, aka them fancy HEB sauces by the chef station. Girl, you sound like me. I didn't want to throw that butter away. I was thinking to myself, I wonder if the butter can make it. Girl, we sound just alike because I swear to you, I told my son the same thing. Then when I went back to HEB, I didn't even want to buy it. I was too scared. I said, I'm scared. I don't even want to spend the money on it because I'm afraid it's going to go bad. Like, they don't understand. This stuff is traumatizing. I'm sitting up here like, I need to move to the Midwest. Just when I say I need to move to the damn Midwest, here they go on TikTok talking about there's a tornado. I said, oh my, okay. Where can I go? Can I go to North Dakota? Where can I go to get away from this? I can't take no more, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I'm sitting up here kicking and laughing and whatnot, but I am mentally exhausted, y'all. I can't take no more. I cannot. Ain't it expensive? Ain't it expensive? The world star and Julia Rose said, at this point in life, I'm surprised you can't go buy gas on Amazon. They're truly a monopoly. Girl, don't give them no ideas. I used to say that about Walmart. Walmart had everything. They were selling everything except houses. I'm surprised. Oh, no, Amazon is selling houses, child. You can buy one. Seattle or New Jersey? Seattle be raining all the time, right? It be looking kind of gloomy in Seattle. Is it right? Am I right about that? And the Dakotas have dust bowls. Baby, I'd rather have some dust fly up that I can escape on the inside than to have this power go out in 100-degree. And now they done got us in the cold and in the heat. Baby, it's no way to survive. I just don't know what to do. Move to San Diego. San Diego, San Diego. I don't really like the sound of San Diego, Katie. I don't know. Yeah, I'm in Ohio and we got the back end of the storm and rain for 2 days with tornado warnings. Yes. Prayers for y'all too, because when I saw that, I said, what? Okay, somebody is up in the sky pulling levers or something, child. Yes, it's very gloomy in Seattle. See, I can't take that. I have seasonal depression, child. I got to see the sun. I have got to see the sun. I can't have too much rain. I can't have too many gray skies. It can't be gray outside. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Georgia, we get horrible heat, but nothing major. Seattle is racist and rainy. San Diego is high AF and don't do it. I remember I was gonna move to Atlanta a long time ago, but that was back in like 2008. But then I changed my mind for some reason. I don't know. I can't remember what happened. Seattle rains 9 months out of the year. Okay, nope. I can't do it. 9 months out of the year? Girl, please, I've been and went crazy. I usually don't buy a lot of groceries because I live alone. That tornado last year showed me my brother has power and said I couldn't on my way with my mom because it will be too many people. I know you in line. So, okay, let me read that again because maybe I didn't read it. Your brother has power, but you can't come because it's too many people? Girl, what? Oh, baby, when that power came back on, I would have cussed. When I tell you I would have cussed him right smooth out. Not saying cuss your brother out, baby, but I sure would cuss mine's out. Let you tell me I can't come to your house because it's too many people. This is the time where we all have to come together and help each other. This ain't no time for you to be acting like you don't know me. That's crazy. I moved to Atlanta in 2021. I'm back in the H now. Did you like Atlanta? Look, Sean, don't tempt me with a good time because I was thinking either Chicago. I need to go to Chicago and visit and see what I was doing. I was thinking Chicago or New York. That's what I was thinking. Even though people are like, no, New York is dirty. I don't care. I want to go to New York and experience it for myself. I was thinking Chicago or New York, or Canada. Those are on my top three. Okay, because I'm thinking about jumping ship all together and going over there to Toronto, child. I just can't do it. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. It's too much. It's too much on me mentally. Yeah, I'm cussing my brother to F out and got my mom with me. Boy, meet me in your front yard. I'm on the way. Okay. If you don't open that damn garage up. April, I'm so sorry. It be your own people. That sounds like something my sister would do. She'll be lying saying she ain't got power just so you won't come. See, Okay, you like Canada? Vancouver, Canada. See, Toronto is beautiful. See, that's what I'm thinking. I think I'm gonna go visit Canada and see how it is. Like, I'm so serious. And I asked my son if he would feel some kind of way, just getting up and going and whatnot. And he was like, "No, mommy, I'm down for an adventure." Okay. They're pretty of nice places. I think you mean plenty. There are plenty of nice places you could visit. Pending this selection, I might join you in Canada, Vancouver, and Toronto or nice. Yeah, I'm really thinking about Canada, y'all. Chicago is fun, but expensive, and there's no place to park. Oh, really? Don't do it. New York is cool if you just want to visit. Because I was thinking about like staying somewhere over like next summer, like getting a place for like a 6 month lease and trying it out to see if I actually like it to want to commit to a move. Because I have to make sure I have all my ducks in a row. I don't want to just be like, okay, I'm moving, see you later. And then I get there and be homesick. So I got to make sure it's good. Nothing beats the time I saw this Mercedes struggling to line up with the gas pump, and it was Phaedra. Girl, I know you in line. Not it was Phaedra can't parallel park, honey. That's a whole fool. Wait a minute. Let me see. Wait a minute. Not Phaedra can't park, child. That is a mess, child. Not Phaedra. Mm-mm. Baby, that is a mess. This is crazy. Hold on, let me go back to the comments. I think a good place to move is Iceland or Greenland. I heard those places are really good and have a great community. I heard that too. It was around the time I was reviewing that show. I can't remember what the name of the show was. It was like Love Abroad or something like that. It came on Bravo. And a lot of people were saying that it's nice. Bud Bilkin Parade goes down. Taste of Chicago is fun, but touristy. Limbs has the best barbecue. I lived there for like 2 years. Harold's sauce on the side. Yeah, and that's what they said. If you don't get the sauce on the chicken, honey, it didn't count. I was thinking about, I'm gonna go there just to visit. I probably go there with like, is it cold in Chicago in September? Because I might go there for my birthday. Somebody, Katie Pop, Marsha, if one of y'all are on here, tell me if it's cold in September. I don't want to go when it's cold. I want to put my legs out, honey. I got family in Toronto. My big brother is the assistant coach for the Raptors, and I enjoyed my time at the end of March. Oh, okay. Child, not the assistant coach. Tell your brother I said, hey. I said, hey, how you doing? Oh my goodness. Mm-mm-mm. Everybody is going to Ghana these days. Are they? I've seen a lot of people go to Thailand. Some people are going to Bali. A lot of people are going to Mexico. But y'all, the way Mexico getting swept up by them storms. Mm-mm. I'm going to Chicago in September. It's not cold yet. Okay. Because I don't want to go when it's cold. I want to experience it. And I don't want, because I can't stand being cold. And that's the thing about Chicago. I know it gets really, really, really cold there. Like if I'm acclimated to the weather and I know it's going to be this, that's cool. But I don't want to visit a place in the cold on purpose. Unless I'm going to like Colorado or skiing or something like that. But I don't want to just purposely go to a place like Chicago and it's cold outside. Mm-mm. Nope, nope, nope. Toronto is okay, but not all that. Vancouver is beautiful from what I heard, but it's the most expensive city in Canada. It's on the same fault line as California, and it rains quite a bit. Okay, well, that will be a no for me, big dog. We have had some cool Septembers, but it usually doesn't get that cold. I can't guarantee it will be warm. You can guarantee it will be warm, or you can't. I'm from Chicago. September is hit or miss. The beginning of September, you might be all right. Okay, yeah, because my birthday is September 17th. So, I mean, even if it's like kind of fall outside, I might be okay, but I don't want it to be cold. Yes, it's cold 8 months out of the year in Chicago. Oh, child. Okay. Well, I don't know then, y'all. I don't know. I was there for my birthday last September and it was very chilly. See, okay, Brandy B, thank you. Oh, you can't guarantee it'll be warm. Okay, thank you, Katie. Timeless. Oh my God, I caught a live. You okay? Timeless. I'm hanging in there, girl. It could be worse. I'm about to show y'all these videos on TikTok. It could definitely be worse. I feel blessed to be able to talk to y'all again and be able to put out reviews and to have my son somewhere with some air. You take those small things like that for granted. I will never take that for granted again, like ever, because you really just don't know what you have. And I understand that, people are like, oh, y'all are spoiled. You should be able to live off the grid. You should be able to, baby, Texas is a different beast. It is hot. It is hot. If we get a season, it's extreme. In the wintertime, you got to go put them little things on your sprinklers and everything because now we finna go below 20 and we can't take that in Texas. Then when it's hot outside, it's all the way in Hades. So it's not like we're just sitting here complaining and whining just to complain and whine. It's just that it's hot. I don't know what people don't understand. Thank you, Christine. I missed y'all too. I was like, I wonder if they checking my channel to see if I'm alive or not. I need somebody to send a smoke signal. Oh, honey. And you know what? It really showed me how in touch I am with my channel. Because when I wasn't able to check my comments and stuff, I was like, baby, this is torture. I don't know what people saying. I can't respond back. But then when I finally could, and y'all started commenting on those videos, I was just like frozen. Because I'm exhausted. So I was looking at the comments, but I couldn't even bring myself to respond to the comments. I'm that tired. Like I really am. Which is why I'm gonna get up off this thing and get ready to go to sleep. But I just want to catch up with y'all so I could let y'all know what was going on. Sean said, I was in Houston this time last year. I couldn't imagine not having AC. I was praying for you and all of my H-Town family. Yeah, it was hard out here for a pimp when you're trying to make this money for the rent. You know what? That song really resonates with me right now. Oh my goodness. I might have to go listen to that because it really is hard out here for a pimp when you're trying to make the money for the rent. And the gas money is spent. Got a whole bunch of chicks jumping ship. You know what? That song really is like the soundtrack for right now. I was checking like, where my friend? Girl, I was over here like, oh, honey, please don't let the people leave. Just stopping in to send good vibes and positive thoughts. Glad you're okay. Thank you, Universe Soul Goddess. I was waiting for your Family Empire review with bated breath. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I said, you know what? If they don't see that Empire review, they're going to know something ain't right. Because I usually put it out right after the show goes off. So therefore, I'm thus and such, it should be all right. Pimping ain't easy. It ain't. Y'all so crazy. Oh, y'all crazy. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, so let me show y'all this. Speaking of family empire, y'all know the girl on there, Lakeisha, and her girl Caramel. Well, they lost their house completely in devastation in the wake of Beryl. Now it was a TikTok. I can't find it anymore, but I do have like a snippet of it from Instagram. So let me show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all these TikToks first, and then I'm gonna show y'all that. Okay, let me see. So this, because I can't play the audio on this one. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. This is crazy. This is how the city was looking. A category 1? Seriously? Like, look at that. Thank you, Newton, sir, third law. Nope. And then let me tell you what one of my uncles gonna try to do. And that's how I knew he had power. And baby, I ain't gonna never forget. Okay. And one thing about me, I can hold a grudge to the day I die. Now it's not good, but if you cross me, you can never come back my way. He gonna lie to me. Now, mind you, the window, he don't live too far from me. So I was hoping that maybe he could come help me because I told y'all water was gushing in, y'all. Okay. And they gonna have enough nerve to tell me I might have to pay for the flooring. Baby, I didn't do this. This happened to me. I didn't happen to it. So now I'm worried about that because I may have to end up moving because they want me to pay for the flooring and stuff. I didn't do that on purpose. I didn't tell the people not to tie their things down and it went flying like we were in an episode of Twister. I didn't tell them to do that. So now I might have to come out of pocket for that. Y'all, it's so many worries on me, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Anyway, back to the uncle. So I'm just hoping that he can come and help board the window up. This man gonna tell me he drove to work. He said, I'm at work. I said, how you get to work? He said, I drove. I said, you drove in the water? Y'all look at this damn street. How did he get to work? Mind you, he works downtown. Now, for those of you that are from Houston, you know dang on well downtown was not open the day after that storm. This man told me he was at work. I said, okay, I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna remember that. You sure right. Mm-hmm. You sure right. Okay, y'all. This the next one. Hold, hold on, because I don't want it to, I don't want that music showing up. Hold on. Okay.
Hurricane Beryl is still having a big impact here in Houston. And this is the biggest one, flash flooding. This is 288. There's a lot of water on this interstate and throughout the city. We have drivers trapped and stranded. We can try and carry him out because he has back pain, or he can wait for the police. Okay. We have police right above him on the overpass. They say they're going to bring high water rescue vehicles to help him. He says he has back problems. We offered to carry him out, but he would prefer to wait for the police, and of course that's great. So you can hear.
So that's all for 288, baby. I have some story times about 288 when it gets late. That's my damn problem now. I always got a dang on story time. Anywho, yeah, I'm gonna look into the renter's insurance to help me. I didn't think of that. Thank you. The property owner should have their own insurance for that. Don't try to tell me. I'm like, what? Uh-uh. Now, if he's an essential worker, is not, we can give him a pass. But if he files paperwork and does, he's tripping. He lying. That man lied straight to my face because I called my mama and I told her. I said, he gonna tell me during the storm that he couldn't come help me with my window because he had to go to work. She said, how you get there? I said, that's the same question I asked him. He told me he drove. The way that my mom, y'all think I be cackling. The way that my mama laughed for 30 minutes straight, I said, ma'am, ma'am, that's your brother. That's your damn brother that done lied to me and told me that he was at work because he didn't want to come fix my window. And baby, don't think I'm gonna forget because I'm not. Okay, I am not. I'm not. Thank you, Katie Pop. Hope everything gets better for you. Thank you, Katie. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super sticker, chocolate cherry. Here, let me put hold on, y'all. Here, this is my new Cash App. For those of you that were asking me. That's the new Cash App. Not the other one. It's the same thing, but it just has a one at the end of it. Daphne said, don't pay for that flooring. No, ma'am. I'm gonna leave my phone on the charger to play your videos all night. I hope that helps. Thank you, Daphne. It definitely will help. Misha, I'm glad you're okay. We just got power yesterday in Memorial. See why Valentine? I'm so thankful y'all got power. We got ours on, was it Sunday night? Yeah, Sunday around like 11 something. See, that's what I'm saying. Today is Tuesday. And it's still people on this Ring app right now saying, have y'all heard anything about this area? Have you heard anything about that area? And I'm just like, oh my gosh. This woman said that her son is 3 weeks old. Baby, there ain't no way I'd be in that house with no 3 week old. He done been in the storm longer than he done been alive. Absolutely not. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, back to these TikToks. Hold on, let me go to the next one. And also, I want to say that I hope everybody who was affected by this storm in any part of Texas, not just Houston, including Galveston, which is what I'm about to show y'all right now, I pray that everything works out for you all as well. Because look at this, y'all. This is in Galveston. I think this is Surfside. There's no way I would ever purchase any type of property in Galveston. It's just too scary. We think Houston bad. It ain't got nothing on Galveston. Just look at that water, y'all. That is so scary. After Hurricane Beryl and Galveston Island. Okay, let me make sure this on mute for the next video. Because okay, this one doesn't have to be on mute, I don't think. Hold on. Let me show y'all these. Hold on. Uh-oh. Y'all see that dang on tree in the middle of the street? How are they even supposed to get around that? Look, that's a category one. Y'all see that tree uprooted from that ground like that? And baby, this is in the upper echelon part of Houston. I think this is either Memorial or this is River Oaks. Thank you, L. Dot. That's what I was wondering. Because baby, something ain't right. Something, 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 something just ain't right. Something is not right. Let me go to the next video. Because I said, what? When I saw this, my mouth was wide open. Okay. This is one I have to put on mute because these people always got to have a soundtrack. Okay. So this is Houston after Beryl. How can you really just prepare for that? You can prepare, but you can never be 100% unless you have a Generac to really like operate your whole home. People were prepared, but not prepared to be without power for days on end in this type of heat. And even if you did lose power from your generator, of course, you could have other means of trying to get some type of air. But a lot of us, well, not me, thankfully, I didn't have to, but I did sit in the car and get air and try to charge my phone. But charging your phone didn't help because there was still no power. Like the phones weren't working. So even if you did that, there was no electricity. There was no kind of towers operating. There was no internet service, no Wi-Fi. I had to drive all the way, basically to almost Richmond, to send that message that I sent. Um, I sent a message. I don't know if it was on Patreon, if it was on YouTube. I don't know. It was something. I sent a message letting them know that the power is out and it's still out. And I had to come over here and send y'all this message. I gotta go. It's real quick. I think it was Patreon. I just had to let them know that I was alive. And I had to drive so far to do that. There was absolutely nothing. Let me go to the next one, child. Okay, now along with the power being out, the water was out as well. Okay, so it wasn't just like the power was out and then you're good. No, you need to fill up your bathtubs. You need to have buckets of water. You need to go outside and catch the rainwater to flush your toilets. These are all things that I know and I am prepared for them. But nothing can prepare you in the wake of devastation like that. I had no idea that that window was going to bust out like that. Like, I did not know that those types of things were going to happen. So a lot of people wanted to place blame on Houstonians not being prepared. But the thing is, you can only prepare but so much. Our infrastructure just sucks, period. And everybody can't afford to buy generators and get gas, and people can barely afford to eat. That's why I don't ask people for money. I know if I'm going through something, everybody going through something. Why should you pay for me? Like, I just don't operate like that. So for me, it was really pissing me off to read some of the comments because I'm like, man, people are struggling right now here. This is not the time to be blaming them. You don't know what you don't know. And if you've been in Houston for any extended amount of time, then you know that you could potentially lose power. And you know that you need to have some, you know, wireless phone banks and some place to charge your phone. And everybody knows that. But the way that that storm swept through here, like, no. And then the hotels, don't even get me started on them. Those hotels in Houston that had power were charging them people $700 a night for the Motel 6 that'll leave the light on for you. The price gouging in Houston was sickening. It was disgusting. Gas prices were through the roof because they knew that we had to have the power to run the generator. Then that's if you get the gas. You got to camp out all night like the new Jordan's about to come out. Baby, like you're trying to get Beyonce tickets. You got to camp out all night long just to get gas. So how can you be prepared for something you're prepared for, but you ain't prepared for the damn gas to go out? If the gas station's not open, then what? How many of them little gas cans can you have? And I'm going to tell you right now, I was already scared about keeping that gas can, honey. I was like, oh, that got gas in here. I don't want to blow us up. I'm scared of everything, child. So I was thinking, oh, honey, I got to use this gas because I don't want to blow us up. Then a lot of people, let me tell y'all what they did. They had a press conference, and the judge here, Judge Linda Hidalgo, I think that's her name. She was saying that there were hundreds of calls for carbon monoxide poisoning. People were literally going to the hospital unable to wake up because of the poisoning that was happening from the generators. Now, common sense is you don't put the generator in the house, but sometimes common sense ain't that common, and a lot of people don't know what they don't know. And they were getting hundreds of calls to not only come get people from heat exhaustion. There were several people that had to be admitted, and then they could not let them go. They couldn't release them because they didn't have an AC to go home to. So the hospitals were literally bombarded with people with carbon monoxide poisoning, heat exhaustion, elderly people who needed to put their oxygen tanks on. Like, CenterPoint is to blame for that. That ain't got nothing to do with Houston being prepared. Because the people, and then the mayor, child, they had called him because he was saying he ain't had no power. He's like, I'm in the same situation with y'all. Tell me why the people on TikTok went to his house, child. House lit up like Christmas. I said, baby, now this house got power. Sir, these people are losing their minds. You cannot lie on this here internet. They will find you. The whole time, y'all, he had power. And people were stealing generators to put outside. Yep. Let me tell you something. That was my biggest fear, that one night I used that generator. And I only had enough for one night of gas to get us to where we needed to be. And baby, when I put that generator on, I couldn't sleep because I kept thinking heard it stop, and they were still in the generators. They were taking them right off of your front porch and out of your backyard. And then somebody had climbed in my backyard. Oh, let me tell y'all what happened. So when the storm was surging or whatever, and it was really going, and it was the waves was coming up, child. Why it sounded like somebody was trying to kick in my back door, y'all. When I say that rain felt so strong and that wind was so strong, and I have one of those little things that you put up against the one of them little sticks. So if somebody try to kick your door in, they can't kick it in. I have that pressed underneath the handle. Y'all, I just knew it was gonna snap that thing in half. That's how strong that wind was. All you could hear was just pounding on the back door. And I was scared as hell. Cause I'm like, oh my gosh, the top is already finna be flooded. Then you got the back door, and it sounds like the rain finna come through the kitchen and the dining room. So my nerves was just shot, y'all. It was shot. I was like, oh my gosh. They did. They turned the NRG into a release for the hospital. They sure did. Because it was that scary. Girl, people were still, okay, I already saw that. They not playing with him at all. They went right to his back door, his front door, I'm sorry. And was like, wait a minute, who said they didn't have lights? Say what now? Because we see the lights. And he had police officers standing in. You know what? I'm gonna try to find it. I'm gonna find it so y'all can see it. Thank you for the super chat. The super chat. Kesha, my niece was visiting a friend there during the storm. Her flight back was canceled the night before. I found out after. I would have been worried sick. Prayers to you and your loved ones, Misha. Thank you so much. But can we talk about the transplants threatening contract? Yeah, we're going to look at that video too, child. That's crazy. Contract Centerport workers. I refuse to believe Houstonians behaved like that. Because, we know what it is. Now, don't get me wrong. We pissed as well. But I would hope that they wouldn't lose their minds like that. Those people are trying to help us. But y'all know what? I ain't going to lie to you. They had the power, the power had came on Sunday or whatever. So Monday, I called myself trying to go get something for my son to eat from the grocery store. Why I saw them Centerpoint, well, it wasn't, these people were from Ohio. These were linemen from Ohio. They were in the neighborhood. I politely pulled over. I said, please don't touch nothing. Everything's fine over here. We good. I said, please don't break it. Please don't touch nothing. Whoever came over here before you, they did it. I did give them some water and some Gatorade, and I did tell them how great they were, and I gave them some honey buns. I said, y'all can have all my snacks. And they was just like laughing or whatever. But I told them, don't touch nothing. Don't connect the red wire with the yellow one. We're going to be in the damn dark. Please don't touch nothing. Okay? And as I was driving off, I looked at one of them because he kind of looked like he was finna touch. I said, don't make me reverse. I said, don't you damn touch nothing. And they were kind of like cracking up or whatever, saying that I was being silly, but I was being for real. Do not touch that wire because we good. Gonna go over there and touch something and mess around. And I said, what? Baby, everybody was here. People from Ohio, people from California. There were people from Oklahoma. There were linemen from all over coming to help, but they could not go because they didn't get the green light to go because the governor is somewhere doing his thing. So it really was, child, Misha, let them people work. They will not work over here. They will not. They will not. You, Shayla, you was over there in the comfort of your air conditioner. My baby got asthma. If that man would have connected that red wire with that green wire and that light would have went off, I would have lost my mind. Because, people start messing with stuff they don't need to mess with. Everything was fine. I'm like, what y'all doing over here? They was like, what you mean? I said, what y'all doing? What y'all doing? They was like, well, we just come. I said, it's already been handled, honey. I was giving very much scandal. It's been handled. Don't come over here with that. Go right on back from whence you came. Don't come over here touching stuff. And no, don't touch nothing. Look, so they said, well, now, wait a minute. That's not on us transplants. Shayla said, it ain't them. Come to Savannah, Georgia. We are in the pocket of storms. Don't hit here. Come on, girl. We will have you. Savannah is so pretty. Jamie, thank you for the super chat. I live about 4 hours from Houston, and I can't imagine even 12 hours without AC and power. It's too dang hot and humid. Prayers for you and your son to get back to normal life. Thank you. And you know what? It's just so funny because, I really still don't even feel like normal. I don't know if it makes sense, but it's like, okay, the lights are on, and today is Tuesday, and they came on, and I don't know. I'm just scared. And then y'all don't even get me started on the fact that it kept raining. Baby, that storm did not stop. It wasn't storming like that, but next thing you know, it started raining again, y'all. That's traumatic for us to have to run and hurry up and plug up our phones and it like everybody's nervous when even a light rain comes through. That's not normal. I ran over from your Divorce in the Black review. Laugh out loud. So glad to hear your voice. Thank you, Simply Eva. Child, I told them people, don't y'all be connecting over here. Miss Misha, they won't come back. It's only the first storm of the season. Yeah, I know. I know. But I just feel like so much could have been done from the top. And that's who really dropped the ball. And then it trickled down to them. And it's unfair to them because they're doing their absolute best. And I saw some videos. I was like, girl, shut up. Like I was scrolling through some of these videos and I was like, y'all need to hush. Because it was some people being utterly ridiculous. It's only so much that they can do. They have to be given orders. It's not like they can just come out and start connecting. Okay, I'm gonna be on Blue Street. Because Blue Street y'all got power. Y'all ain't got okay, I'm for to connect y'all. No, that's not how this works. And then the people mad because Centerpoint has energy and electricity at Centerpoint. Baby, they got to have it to give it to us. What are y'all even saying? Some of this stuff don't make no damn sense. Mm-mm. Not you cussing at Ohio. I didn't cuss at them. I was very nice to them men, and I looked cute too, honey. I had my hair up in a little messy bun, and one of them was trying to kind of flirt a little bit. And I'm like, you all the way in Ohio, and I'm all the way in Houston. I mean, it could work. No, I'm just kidding. But no, it was some cute ones out there too. I said, oh, that'd be cute out here on this line. Okay, let me find out. Ohio got some cute men. But yeah, no, I was real nice to them. You know, just being silly. I wasn't gonna be mean to them. I didn't cuss them out though. But if they would have touched that damn light, I would have, when I tell you I would have tailed them over to wherever they were, we would have been trailing right behind them. Sweet Soul said, I remember living in Louisiana in my first hurricane, Gustav, and remember 2 weeks with no power and putting my life at risk for gas. My prayers, because it is traumatic. See, and that part where you said putting your life at risk for gas, that's what the people don't understand. The generators work on the gas. Now, some of them, you know, you can use propane because they have like dual fuel systems, but those are a little bit more pricier, child. I got one that I thought would be good enough for me and my son. So that's all I can do. Okay. That's all I can do. Wait, Misha, didn't y'all governor go to Mexico during the snowstorm? No, that was Ted Cruz that went to Cancun and decided to go down there and put his sombrero on and have himself a damn good time and drink his tequila and go ahead and eat his enchiladas while we down here freezing head to foot wearing parkas, North Face jackets, gloves, 2 and 3 pairs of thermal underwear. Yeah, he was having himself a good time. That is crazy. That is crazy. I live in Ohio and my daddy does that kind of work. Let me find out you met my dad while he was working in Texas. Ask your dad if he came across if he came across this silly girl that told him don't touch them wires. Because I did tell him that. I saw the side of that truck. It said Ohio. I said, okay, I ain't gonna never see them again. I said, hey y'all, what y'all doing? They was like, what do you mean? Because they was looking at me like, girl, it's hot. Get the hell from over here. I said, oh, because we good over here. That's why I was asking what y'all was doing. I got y'all some snacks though. And I gave them Gatorade. I gave them water. I gave them honey buns and chips. Baby, they was tearing them honey buns up. Okay. But I just wanted to know because I didn't want to be back in the dark. Honey, I was trying to help myself. Misha, I'm broke. Baby's third birthday is tomorrow, and I got to get these school clothes. But glad to hear your voice and laugh tonight. AK, thank you for the super chat. Girl, don't be sending me no super chat, and you got to take care of your babies. And happy birthday to your baby. And I know about them school clothes, child. Thank God I homeschool. He gonna wear whatever he wore to sleep last night. I ain't got to buy no school clothes. I'm the teacher. Child, get on in there and sit down, child. Y'all don't be sending me no super chats or nothing else. Take care of you and yours first. And always take care of you and yours. Bologna said, my friend works for a power and company, and they contracted them a few years ago to help out in a different city. And he posted his paycheck stub and he made over $80,000. Uh-huh. They make good money. One of them exes I got, he works as a lineman in Houston. I should call and cuss him out because he probably is part of the problem. Now, I don't know if he is, but just because he's that ex, I feel like I should call and go. I should call and go off. I should have called him and tried to woo him over here to cut them lights on soon. I wasn't even thinking. But then again, we didn't have no cell service, so it wouldn't have worked. Either way, my nephew lives in Houston. I called to check on him. He was okay. I said, I hope Misha's okay. He said, now who the hell is Misha? He like, girl, who is that? Okay, let me show y'all the water. Let me show y'all the water, honey. Then we're gonna get into the alignment and everything. Okay, let me show y'all the water. Look at this water, y'all. I can't play the audio. Now look at this water when she first turns it on. No power for 90 plus hours. Now this. Now eventually the water is going to turn clear, but just look at this. They really don't understand. Like it's bad. Now, according to her TikTok, she's in Missouri City. And I was like, oh, honey, I'm glad I don't live in Mo City. But yeah, she's in Missouri City, and that's how her water came out when she first started it up. But now she's all good. Oh, honey, absolutely not. Hold on, let me go to the next one. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this one because I can't play the audio. It says Beryl brings widespread damage to Houston area, millions without power. This is in Galveston. Y'all, look at this. Look at this. This is in River Oaks in Houston. Okay. Look at the signage. All down on the ground, honey. This is off of Studemont. This is near the Washington Heights area. Look at that car under that water, y'all. Oh, no, ma'am, honey. This is off of Chimney Rock in Westheimer. Look at that tree. And I was trying to tell my parents because they have a huge tree in their front yard. I'm gonna go over there and get it cut down while they at work. I'm not playing that. There were 2 fatalities because of these trees splitting the houses in half. You cannot have those trees like that in Houston. You cannot. Because when this kind of stuff happens, those trees uproot. We don't mind helping you. You are our family. Your reviews and story times got me through one of the darkest times in my life caused by my real family. We got your back. Oh, thank you, Katie. You always support me. Mocha said, "Oh my God!" And I'm telling the kids, "Let's move to Texas." Baby, no, don't do it. Don't do. It's a beautiful place, but it just gets scary around hurricane season. Like it really does. Yo, there's no way this was a category 1, but this ain't even the brunt of it, though, y'all. Let me get to the next one. Okay, hold on. I wonder, can I play this? I think I'm gonna just play this lady's voice and not show the actual footage only because I don't know if I can. So let's listen.
The thousands of people still have no power after Hurricane Beryl, and they're not expected to get it back this weekend. That means no air conditioning and stifling summer heat. Houston's main utility providers accused of not being ready for Monday's storm.
This is the excruciating wait for water and a few basic food items in searing 90-degree heat.
It's been hard. It's been hard. Like yesterday, when all of our food ruined the day before yesterday, so we haven't eaten since the day before yesterday. So we're here trying to get some whatever they give out.
These families have been 4 days without power. The food in their refrigerators has gone bad. They've been waiting hours in line for a handout from the Houston Food Bank.
And at area cooling centers, frustrations are rising. The main energy provider, CenterPoint, says it will restore 80% of power by the end of the weekend, but that would still leave hundreds of thousands in the dark almost 1 week after the storm. It's been one of the hottest summers on record across the U.S. Officials say there have been a growing number of suspected heat-related deaths on the West Coast since the start of July, prompting concerns for both the elderly and children. Back in Houston, a sports arena has been outfitted with cots, a temporary shelter for people discharged from a hospital, but with no power at home.
The frustration and anger in Houston, where hundreds of thousands of people.
Do y'all hear that? And then I was just watching last night, y'all. This 70-year-old lady passed away in her apartment. Her neighbor said that he would always, hear her moving around because the walls are pretty thin or whatever. And he said he went to knock on her door and he just kept knocking and kept knocking and kept knocking. And they have been without power and still are today's date. And he said he kept knocking. That's when he was trying to like kick the door or whatever. He calls the police. The police kick the door down. The lady is sitting inside of her home deceased. Okay, passed away from the heat. That is insane. That's insane. And the poor man, I guess he didn't want to be seen or whatever. He was a part of the broadcast, but you couldn't see him. You could only hear his voice. And I was just like, that's awful. Yes, Virgilian, that's so sad. 70 years old. And he said she was pretty vibrant. It's not like she was, she couldn't get around and fend for herself. And he said, she was always lively and everything, but the heat just overtook her. And that's the thing. People don't have the finances. For those that are blessed enough to uproot and leave and, come back, that's a blessing. But for some people, like this lady said, she said, we haven't eaten since the day before yesterday because all of our food is gone. That line, I couldn't show y'all the video because I don't know if I'll get struck or not. And I need this video right here to be monetized. But the line is wrapped around the block. It's bad. This is Texas's fault. They set up the power grid separately and sloppily. That was the reason people were losing power during the winter storm. Exactly, Angel. Exactly. And for the longest, I was just like, no, I love Houston. I'm born and raised here. I know everything about Houston. I know it like the back of my hand. I love this city. But after having a kid, man, I might have to rethink some things. And it's so funny because one of the opinionated family members, for some reason, I'm drawing a blank on their name, but she commented and she was like, have you ever thought about moving? And that was after the tornado. And I was like, no, I love Houston. It'll be all right. But after this, I'm just sitting here thinking, since my son has been born, I have gone through the winter storm, Harvey, this and a tornado, not to mention flooding. And I lost my car a few years ago. And this is all by myself. I am mentally tapped out. I don't know how much stronger I can be. And y'all, let me tell y'all what happened, baby. Y'all listen to this story time. So, baby, why am I minding my black-owned business, but not really? And y'all, I'm going through just going through TikTok. Why is this lady posting about Hurricane Beryl and what's going on, honey? Why I see that soon-to-be ex-husband in the back of one of the videos, child, walking through the grocery store? I said, I hope he ain't got no lights. Oh, y'all, I had to pause that video. And I said, I know, because I haven't been asleep. I haven't been sleeping good, child. My son ain't even been sleeping good lately. Y'all, I had to pause it. I said, I know he ain't in that, baby, I know he ain't in that grocery store. Baby, when I saw him, I said, I hope somebody go over there and interview him and he say he ain't got no lights. When I tell you, round of applause. No. Stand him. I can't stand him. When I say I can't stand him, I can't stand him. Baby, when I seen him tiptoeing through them aisles, I said, look at that loser. Probably going to get some food for another tramp while I'm over here fending through all these damn natural disasters with your one and only child in Houston. Honey, I ain't say one and only child. I said one and only child in Houston. Catch it. Anywho, I was like, not him in the back trying to get some groceries. You shouldn't eat. Okay? You shouldn't eat. You shouldn't drink. You shouldn't sleep. You should be the last house that gets the lights flicked on. Child, I was pissed looking at it. I said, I got to close TikTok now. It don't piss me off. Why did they show him? Of all the fools around the city, you going to show him. And he wasn't even trying to be in it, all in the videos. He wasn't trying to be in it. But the fact the lady was recording and whatnot, and then I just looked up and seen him, I said, oh, my stomach hurt. Child, I can't even look at TikTok good no more. Now I got to watch my whole algorithm of Beryl because I don't want to run into him again. Even though we ain't running into each other for real, but it's like we ran into each other virtually, and that's just as bad. Because why are you on my internet service? Child, I had a whole attitude. I had to send the video to my mama. She was like, is that who I think it is? I said, girl, in the flesh. I hope he ain't got no power. I hope his ashy need ass ain't got no power. I hope he rubbing his feet together in darkness. Do you hear me? You ain't going to abuse me and then sit up in the light. I hope he ain't got no power. And judging from where I think he lives, he probably ain't got no power. And for that, I am thankful. I just playing. Not really. And child, I ain't playing. I was pissed when I seen that. I said, baby, not him being all in the videos. Okay, Diddy. Now, Misha, you know that is not nice, but we understand. Baby, I want him to be in the door. Sheila, it is very nice when it comes to him. That boy has dragged me across streets and abused, and baby, he was giving divorce in the black or whatever. Whatever that man's name is over there in that movie that he was giving Dallas. He need to sit in darkness forever. Okay? He don't never need light. Oh, child, he can rub them ashy feet together and get the light. Oh, child. When I tell y'all just as crazy as me. Rub them ashy. Bye, ashy. Baby, I needed this laugh. Oh, honey. I'm not finna let y'all worry me. Baby, and I rubbed them ashy feet together to get the lights on. Yep. He used to be a Boy Scout. Rubbed them ashy ass ankles together and start a fire. Oh, child. Oh, honey. Y'all are so crazy. He can though, boozing in Dallas, honey. I'm with you. He don't deserve. You deserve some discipline for what you did to me. He don't deserve nothing. Not an ounce of niceness from them story times I heard. He showed don't, Shayla. And then to top it all off, honey, I didn't dismiss a whole bunch of people. If you did not check on me, you're dismissed. Okay. And then I talked to one of my so-called male friends, honey, thinking he was gonna get out the friend zone. Your ass is not even in the friend zone no more. Because this is the thing. I ended up getting the power. So yesterday when I was, in between we putting out all them videos, he ended up calling. Now, mind you, he ain't called when the service was, up and doing its thing. You know that the storm is coming through. And you know I'm a single mom, and you know I'm in here by myself with my son. You should be checking on me. But instead, you're trying to check to see if you're going to get out that damn friend zone, and you shall not. So then the power came back on or whatever. So yesterday he ended up calling me. So I just want to see what he was going to do, what he was going to say. So he's like, what's up? What you doing? And I was like, well, I'm just trying to, get my work done. He was like, oh, okay. So y'all ended up getting power. I said, no, we ain't got no power yet. I said, you got power? Because I just want to see. I said, you got power? He said, yeah, I got power. I said, oh, okay, that's what's up. He was like, yeah, y'all should be getting some soon, though. They starting to make their way. They starting to make their way. Baby, as soon as he said they starting to make their way, I said, see, this why I don't mess with y'all. This is exactly why I don't want to be bothered with none of you. Child, I said some choice words to him from Houston, because this is how y'all act. What the hell you mean they should be coming to us soon? What you should be saying is, why don't you and your son come to my place? Not they should be. I said, but you be trying to come lay down in my bed though. So for that, I'm never talking to you again. No, I was finna offer. You were not about to offer. You thought you was gonna call me and I was gonna tell you I have power, which I do. You failed the test. He was like, the test. Yeah, the test. Anybody who ain't check on me genuinely, anybody who don't give a damn about me, I don't give a damn about you. And you was gonna tell me that they was gonna get to us, and you know my son got asthma. Oh, baby, you failed. You failed. And then so when I was getting ready to get off the phone with him, he was like, man, you tripping. The phone service wasn't how I was going to check on you. The phone service wasn't even working no way. Sir, I don't give a damn what was working. You know where I live. Okay? And Houston went back to sunny as can be right after this storm was over. You know how Houston do. It'll be flooding and everything. 48 hours later, it looked like we ain't even had a storm. Then some light rain will come down. You had avenues and resources to reach out to me. But see, you wanted to wait a few days so that you could make sure I had power so you wouldn't have to offer me. And see, I see what kind of person you are. So therefore, in thus and such, me and you, we're no longer even friends. Like, I don't play like that. You got one time to act funny with me. Everybody that knows me knows I will cut you off and I will never mess with you again. Something has to come over my heart for me to be like, you know what? Let me just go on. It'll be all right. But baby, when he didn't offer and he gonna tell me that they starting to come my way, I said, I'm never talking to you again. But you always calling, telling me, can I take you out? Like, we've been friends since high school. When you gonna let me take you out? You need to quit playing. I'm not playing, and I see you not a real man. Because a real man would have said, man, get out of that house, man. Y'all don't have to sit in that heat. You got a whole 3-bedroom home with a good job. That should have been the first thing you offered. You know I'm in here by myself. And the crazy part is, I have called him before, like literally breaking down, like, I'm so tired. Everything is on me. I'm just really confiding in him things that I'm going through emotionally. So you already know. And you knew how taxing that tornado was on me when we had to go to San Antonio. You knew. Now today you talking about they finna come towards y'all. They finna come towards us. Baby, as soon as he couldn't even get they finna come toward, I was already going off. When I tell you I was going off, I said, not he didn't offer. And then I'm just trying to sit here, baby. So I go to my own personal Instagram and I'm trying to see which one of y'all checked on us and who, what's going on. So me, I'm always the one to check on everybody. So of course, I did check on a few people, but there were quite a few people that were like, y'all can come here. It's going to be okay. Speaking of that, one of my patrons, shout out to Baseball Mama. I ended up seeing your comment when I was able to get service and everything on yesterday. Why? She is a patron. Okay. She don't know me from a hole in the wall. She said, you can come to my sister's house. She has power. She lives in Houston. She said that she would house you and your son. These are people that don't know me like that. And they have offered to help and take in me and my son, genuine good people. You knowing me since we were teenagers. I'm talking about since 9th grade. We've been down like 4 flat tires. You gonna tell me they gonna get to y'all? I said, oh, baby, I'm never talking to you again. Well, the friendship was cool. The friendship was cool. But let me tell y'all who did reach out though, y'all. Y'all, why that soulmate was trying to get me? Now, I had blocked him. But I had unblocked him because I knew I wasn't never going to answer him again, okay? In the face of adversity, I had unblocked him and whatnot in case he might have been swept away by a barrel. So I unblocked him. And last night I was getting ready to go to sleep. And I went to sleep early. I think I went to sleep like at 9 o'clock because I had put out all those reviews. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and get ready to go lay it down. So, child, I'm gonna get ready to go to sleep. Baby, the air is blowing like the air should blow. And I'm feeling kind of really like, I don't know. I feel bad and guilty because the air is blowing and it ain't blowing in other people's houses. And I'm trying to calm myself down to go to sleep. But my brain has shut down because I was just that tired. So then I see my phone light up. Now my phone dried in a Popeye's biscuit, honey. Ain't nobody calling me. I ain't got no means. Okay. So I look at the phone and I see a text message. And the text message at the top of it, it said fool. And I knew then it was the soulmate. I said, baby, not fool messaging. So I look at the message or whatever. And he was like, I've been trying to call you. Of course, we didn't have any service, but I just want to know if you and your son were okay. If not, I have power now and you are more than welcome to come this way, even though I know you don't mess with me. And I looked at it. Why he got a read receipt on there? I said, oh, them little 2 check marks that came out. Baby, he know I done read this message. I looked at it and I said, thanks, but we have power. I appreciate it. Now, how the soulmate who I done dismissed long time ago gonna offer for me and my son to come over there, but not you? And I talk to you all the time. You have seen me at like my lowest. You have talked to me after court appearances with this fool that's my soon-to-be ex-husband. You have always been the person that I confide everything in, and you gonna tell me they finna come your way? Okay. Okay. You sure right. Did Mr. First Day / Whole Foods check up? Nope. Haven't heard nothing from him. And he moved out of Houston for work, right? But his parents are still here. Now, I'm assuming that he's checking on his people. Me and him, we ain't really had nothing like, dang, you could have at least been like, are you and your kid okay? Girl, nothing. And thank you for the super chat. Child, I just looked at it. I said, not the soulmate, honey. Where your wife at? Huh? Where's she at? Child, because they be in the whole other room texting other women, honey. I ain't falling for it, child. I still remember. Look, the North still remembers. I was going to invite you to my place. I went to Mexico on Friday. I said, I don't even have to see her. I was wishing I had your number. Oh, April, thank you. Did you have fun in Mexico? Buffy said, Misha, I'm on the north side, and thankfully I only lost power for 12 hours. I'm on the north side too, baby. Your 12 show did trump my 79,000 hours without power. Girl, you did good. Because baby, wasn't no power coming this way. Do you hear me? Sometimes people surprise you during bad times, good and bad. They sure do. Way too good for this. And that's how I felt. Way too good for this. When he was on that phone talking about they finna come towards you. And then I'm getting a text message in the middle of the night from the soulmate telling me, you know, you don't have to be in the heat, right? You and your son can come to my house. And I was just like, your house, well, you still separated? Or what you got going on? Because, you know, I blocked him some months ago, child, when Beyonce was taking over the Renaissance festivals and whatnot. So I was just like, yeah, I really appreciate. I mean, I did smile for a little while though. You know, okay, longer than a little while. I had smiled like 30 minutes, but then I had went to sleep. I went to sleep. I went to sleep and blocked that other fool. I was so disappointed in him, y'all. That man told me they gonna start coming your way. What? And you know my baby got severe asthma. They gonna start coming my way. Oh yeah, you sure right. Be sure I need advice. I think she means Misha. How would you handle it? As a young woman, if your whole entire family did not check on you at all, and they know that you live in Houston and they're on the East. Oh my goodness. Well, I know me, and I would have an attitude, and I would let them know that I don't appreciate you not checking on me. Like, there's absolutely no excuse. Now, granted, service was spotty. So I don't know. Maybe they had service and they couldn't get through. But I would definitely let them know how I feel. I would not just let that ride. Because if you're out here and you're alone and they're on the East Coast, they needed to be checking on you. Regardless if we just got a sprinkle, even if it was a category 1. Hell, the wind can blow strong in another part, and I'm gonna be putting on a community tab. Okay, prayers for this area or prayers for that area. Check on your people. That takes absolutely nothing. I don't know, honey. I would be pissing me. You can't really take my advice on this part because I hold grudges, and once you do something wrong to me, I feel like I can never really just let you back in my space like that again. You know, I try to extend grace, but it's hard for me sometimes when I know what kind of, I think it's because I know what kind of person I am. And sometimes I try to make other people be me. And you can't do that. Everybody's their own person and they handle things in their own way. But it's just like, dang, I would have checked on you. So all these people, I was taking inventory. I was taking stock of who checked on me. And that's everybody. I was like, you know what? Yeah, I see you. Okay. I see you a user. You a clout chaser. You're this type of person. I see what time it is. I see what time it is. That's cool. Thank you for the super chat, Faux Londoner. So glad you're back and you made it through the storm. Thank you. Maybe they didn't realize the severity. They could have thought it was just another Houston storm. Woman of God, that's true too. That's true too. They could have. So maybe it's one of those things. I had a time, I got a nice little tan. I stayed at Onico in Rivera Maya, 10 out of 10. They didn't get hit with storms. Jada said, thank you for answering. Even my mom, I told her, and she sent me $200. Ain't said nothing. Oh, dang. That would hurt me. I'm just going to be honest with you. That would really hurt me. I remember one time, y'all, when my family completely ignored my entire birthday, ended up texting me around like 11:45. I didn't talk to them for like 7 or 8 months. Like, don't do that. So, like the woman of God said, maybe they didn't understand the severity. She sent money, but still, as your mom, she should have reached out to you. That's just how I feel. I drove at 9 p.m. Monday and picked up my child. I don't play by mine. I know that's right, Chi-Town. I know that's real. Go right through the rain, storm, sleet, hail, and everything else to get to my kid. That's how I am. I sent you a DM on Patreon checking on you. Thank goodness you made it through and your son and grandma is okay. Thank you, Valona. Yeah, and I haven't really checked the messages or even the comments on Patreon yet because I was still trying to get acclimated to and get back into my routine. But I appreciate all y'all though, because I did see that every last one of my patrons stuck around. Nobody jumped ship. And I just appreciate y'all so much for that. Because you could have literally been like, she ain't posting nothing. So, like, what am I even paying for? But I did start to think, well, maybe they know that if I could, I would definitely be posting. So maybe that's why they stuck around. So I appreciate y'all. I needed somewhere to go living in New Orleans for Ida, and my second mom, who could have taken me in as she was in the clear, told me, I'm sure you'll find something. hurt my soul, and we never spoke again. Oh my gosh. Girl, they really do not be wanting you in their space. These types of times really show you who people are. They really don't be what, like, people are really not good. Like, it's one opinionated family member. Her name is Beverly. Baby Beverly gonna tell me every single time that I can come to her house. She gonna, she gonna tell me she on the north side. I can come to her house in spring, honey. But if I say anything against Erica Jane, aka Erica Girardi, that's on Beverly Hills Housewives, I cannot dot her door. You know, she does be playing with me, but she always offers her home to me every time something bad happens. She's like, well, you know, you can come here and you know, you can come. And I don't have a way to check on her, but I was thinking of everybody who lives in Houston or in Texas in general, because it didn't just happen to Houston, but that's like what's more at the forefront. But yeah, I was just like, man, I hope all my people okay, because that thing was crazy. Yeah, she was like, girl, you can come to my house, but as soon as you say something about Erica Jane, you got to go. I'm like, okay, girl. Okay. Send your family a diss track. More money for you if you go viral and message sent to your family. There you go. Not a diss track. Why is this lady on TikTok, her and her mama fussing? Because the mama, she want to feed her son vegan food, and the grandma want to feed him crab legs. Baby, they doing rap and diss songs towards each other. Child, it's just a fool. When I tell you a mess, once someone shows you who they are, believe them. That's how I feel. I love me some Erica too. You know, I don't have no problem with Erica. And I like making fun of her, but I do think morally she can be corrupt at times. Okay. Her and G and Shaw over there on what's the name of that? Salt Lake City, them Salt Lake wives. But yeah, yeah. Okay, well, let me finish showing y'all the videos from TikTok. Hold on. Let me get to the next one.
Okay, y'all.
Okay, so no, this not it. Hold on. I'm gonna find it for y'all so y'all can see what I'm talking about with the linemen and everything like that. Okay, let me show y'all. Okay.
As a lineman, this is a message for.
Okay, I'm going to show y'all what this lineman had to say. Now, mind you, he's not even in Houston. Somebody gave word that things were going down with the lineman in Houston. So let's see what he had to say.
As a lineman, this is a message for Texas, specifically Houston, Texas. What the hell are you guys doing right now to the men who came down, who left their families to come help you? Let me give you some examples. I'm going to have to be choicy with the words so TikTok doesn't ban me for it. But let's just start it off. The first thing I want to say is there's 2 linemen in the hospital right now after being given waters by the public that were laced with fentanyl. How sick is that? Second, there's been multiple explosive threats where staging areas and areas where linemen sleep have had to be evacuated. Okay. There's been multiple situations where pews were pulled on linemen. Today, there was 20 linemen held hostage by pews. There's been linemen beaten up. There's been linemen jumped. There's been linemen cussed at, yelled at. Guys, this is sick. And let me go ahead and tell you, there's linemen leaving right now, and there's linemen that will never be back to Texas. And let me tell you, I'm one of them. You'll never see me, Houston. You can enjoy your darkness if you want to treat people like this. You're stopping the people from working. They have to do safety shutdowns when you do this. You're extending your power outage, and you have no clue what's going on. You had 2.7 million customers without power. In 6 days, they have restored with only 250,000 power outages left. Do you realize how incredible that is? Usually when you reach the 3 million number, you're looking at people without power for 4 to 5 to 6 weeks. Okay? They're doing incredible down there, and they're getting attacked. You know, the most dangerous part of the job of being a lineman is supposed to be the electricity, the thing you can't see. It's not supposed to be in the public. You guys need to do better, but in all honesty, I hope all the linemen leave and you guys sit in the dark, and then maybe you'll realize and have some respect. But this is ridiculous. And let me tell you, like I said, there's a lot of us, the next time this happens, you're not getting help. Figure it out yourself. As a lineman, this.
Baby, he was pissed. He was pissed, and rightfully so, because why are y'all threatening them with violence? So you gonna take out the people that have to put your power back on? That is insane. That is crazy. And he is not the only one. That's true, Yolanda. That's true. Now, the part that kind of threw me off a little bit when he was like, you can sit in your darkness. Sir, people are dying. Kim, people are dying. Okay. So you cannot just be saying we can sit in our darkness. I know you're a little upset. But then the crazy part is I looked at his comment section and they were like, we're so sorry that you came out. He's like, I'm not in Houston. I'm like, what? Not this whole speech and you're not even in Houston. I can't say that. The water really got me. They were giving them water that had things in it. Are you crazy? I hate to question if this is true, but people do play all day on the internet. I was thinking the same thing. Like, is this like where is this happening? But I will say this. This is why I thought it might be true. Now, when that deputy got unalived, they were working over there to restore that power in that area. And then when that happened, they completely ceased work. It was you couldn't get in that neighborhood and you could not get out. There was because it was coming up through my Ring camera. You couldn't through my Ring app. You couldn't get in or out of there. So they actually had to stop working for their safety because people want to pull out their GUNs and unalive people. And this all started over Little Caesars. Baby, Little Caesars ain't never gonna be that good. Like, what? Let me see if I can find that video so I can show y'all what I'm talking about. Because when I said, what? This is insanity. Hold on, let me see. Let me show y'all. It's really, really sad. Okay, this is just a lady trying to just scolding the Houstonians about how they've treated the linemen. But the thing is, I feel like the heat is just getting to people and they're losing their rabbit minds. But that's not a representative for me because I don't represent Houston in that way. But it definitely looks bad. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to show y'all this video because it ties in with Love Angel's actual sentiment. And it says, this is one of the linemen in Houston that was beat up and hospitalized. Prayers. I can't play the actual audio because it's a song and I don't want to be copyrighted. Beat up and hospitalized. That is insane. Are you guys all right? That is crazy. Child, it's just the people are really losing it. The few sadly ruin it for many. But see, the thing is, I don't know if they have the authority. I don't know. I don't know if they have like the authority to be like, we're not going to help Texas. Because I mean, they could probably say specifically Houston, but I don't think they would not help Texas again. It's a mess all the way around. Everybody's fighting with everybody. That's so sad, man. Over effing hot and ready. Exactly. I was like, are y'all losing y'all damn minds? I know them crazy puffs ain't got y'all acting crazy. You got to be careful what you name your food, child. This is crazy. I need to go on and go to that GUN range, honey, because I was scared when the lights went out in Georgia. When it got pitch dark, I said, nah, I got to get up out of here because the people stealing the generators from the back. And on top of that, people were breaking into other people's homes. I was just like, oh my goodness, please let this pass and let it pass soon. I'm trying to find that video about the mayor so I can show y'all that. And then once I show y'all that, then I'm going to wrap this thing up. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to find it so I can show y'all what went down and how they went to the front of his house, and he had power after he had told everybody that he didn't. Okay, I'm just gonna put it in search. Hold on, y'all. Okay, okay. Okay, let's see. Because, baby, that was just astounding to me. When I saw that, I said, not even just told a bold faced lie. Hold on, I'm going to go to this lady's page because I know she got it. And then I'm going to play it for y'all. I do not know why this thing is doing this. Okay. All right. Now, y'all watch this video.
I'm still out here in the country right now. But look, I just got evidence in regards to Mayor Lion Ass Whitmire. So, Mayor Whitmire, why you gonna lie, bro, and say that you empathize with the citizens of Houston, that you don't have no lights either? Them people pulled up right to your damn house and you had lights and everything. Like, bro, why you gotta dry lie like that? Hell, all you had to do was invite people over to your house, or at least, let people plug up to your generator or something. Don't be over here lying, but you're lying because you can't be trusted. And I got that op report on your ass, and I know about that damn video too. Well, hey y'all, the video has been dropped. Put your comments in the comment section. His lying ass. But y'all put them in there though. I try to tell y'all. See, I don't live in the city. I'm in the county. Because if I was in the city, I would have ran against his ass and I would have won. Okay? So that's who y'all voted for. He ain't doing shit. This motherfucker just straight did a dry, flat ass lie. Dry lie, bro? Typical lying with my. Hey everybody, it's your good old buddy Dr. Matthews. I'm still out here in the country right now.
Hold on. She took the video. Hold on. Because it was at the end of this video. Hold on. I think it might be this one. Okay. I think it's this video. She took it down. Okay, here it is. Oh, I can't play the music. Hold on. This is him getting busted. So they're in front of the mayor's house right here. And he told the people that it was coming, but his whole neighborhood is lit up. So now they protesting outside of his house, and the HPD is there, and the sheriffs are standing guard to try to make sure that he doesn't get harmed. Like, that's crazy. That is insane. It looked pretty lit up to me. The mayor busted and disgusted. Oh, baby, yeah, Candace Matthews, baby, she do not play with them. She does not play with them. Now, she wasn't looking her best on that video because she had a bonnet on and whatnot because she at the house trying to escape the storm. But normally, she gonna put that cowboy hat on, and if it's some injustice in Houston, she gonna figure out what it is, and she gonna try to get to the bottom of it. Oh, baby, yes, he has a very nice house, baby. The mayors be living over in the Memorial area, and in the Memorial area of Houston, those homes are gorgeous and massive. They are so nice. Is that the lady that goes to all the meetings wearing the cowboy hat? Yep, that's her, Auntie Eva. That's her. Dr. Candace Matthews. And baby, she put the strong arm on them. If you tell her anything is wrong, she gonna go and she gonna figure out exactly what is happening, and she gonna try to get it rectified ASAP. So yeah, y'all. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Her helmet of salvation. Her helmet of salvation. Yeah, she gonna try to get it done up. But anywho, y'all, it's now 10 o'clock. We've been on here for 2 hours. I just want to catch up with y'all because we hadn't talked in a long time. And tomorrow is Wednesday. Tonight, the Real Housewives of Dubai came on. So I will most likely have that video out tomorrow. And if y'all have any other suggestions? Somebody said I should watch something with a cell in it. What's the name of it? Is it Supercell? What is it called? Anywho, put it in the comment section. Put in the comment section any other like ideas you have for different videos, different movies that you may want me to review. I am gonna check out Love Island because y'all say it's good. I don't know. We shall see. I think I'll probably be too late though for the reviews, but we'll see. So yeah, y'all just comment down Supercell. Okay, I don't know what that's about, but I'm gonna check it out. So yeah, put it down in the comment section. I appreciate all of your cash apps. I appreciate y'all so much for watching the videos. If you have not, please go watch at least one video that I posted for a minute and 30 seconds and let one ad play. That is free, honey. I don't want nothing from you. That's free 99. I just want y'all to please watch so that my channel gets pushed into the algorithm and I'm able to try to recoup something for the month. And yeah, I'll be back on the live here soon and we'll get to yapping about something else. Thank y'all for joining me. Did you drop inmate to roommate? No, Dainty Day. The new review is up. It's up. Don't waste your time on Love Island. It's over on Sunday, and those people will attack you for your opinion. I'm speaking from experience. See, that's what I'm saying. I ain't got time for that. Child, absolutely not. Night, y'all. I will catch y'all on the flip side. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.